Hi guys, and welcome to episode 15 of Build a Nation Challenge with Cork City. On this episode we're going to play Shamrock Rovers because they are doing amazing this year. Just want to show you the games we've played. We've played a couple since we last here when we beat Dundalk, I think it was, yeah, in the league. We've played Sligo Rovers in the EA Sports Cup final, quarter final, sorry. Yeah, we played alright, it's a pretty good game as you can see. Home goal from our ex-player, John Donlevy, and then Graham Cummins finishing it off. So we won that quite decently. But as you can see, we played Bohemians again. I don't know what it is about Bohemians. We just can't seem to beat them. I mean, they're having a better season this year. I think they're like fifth, when last year they nearly got relegated. But yeah, we just can't seem to even get a point against Bohemians. But as you can see, the champions last year, we absolutely killed. Like it was 2-1 for a long time. Even then, it took a while for us to get the winning goal. You can see we decided to get prolific towards the end, but all round a good result. And today, as I said, we're going to play Shamrock Rovers, who are currently second. Luckily, with the slip up against Bohemians, no one could capitalise on it because I think Shamrock lost their game as well. So we're only a point in it. We're top of the league as it stands. Our goal difference could be better, but all round, considering how we started this season, we've picked up very well. I really would like to win it this year. We'll just check. Yep, McCormick we've lost for a couple of weeks, but he's a bench player anyway, and Denanga as well. Kyle Shepherd did have an injury for a while, but we've got him back now, and he's actually been scoring, so that's pretty good. Other than that, everything's all the same really. I've just offered a lot of new contracts because they're getting to about a year and a half left, and I'm worried if they get upset in their last year, we could end up losing him on a free. But other than that, there's nothing really new. Right, let's tell the team we expect them to finish where they last left off. I agree with that. So, yeah, most of the players are okay with that. Big day, let's see if we can beat Shamrock Rovers. Griffin with a corner. Buckley just heads it wide 2 minutes in. Good chance. Worries me in games like this because that could be the thing that makes a difference. I'm really looking forward to Europe again. I mean, because we didn't win the league, we're not going to have a chance to get into the Champions League, but I think you've got a better chance of getting through the qualifiers in the Europa League anyway because of all the lower quality teams. I don't know if we'll make the group stage again, but we'll give it a go. Right, Kavanagh on the ball. Passes it to Clark, sorry, onto Barn, and he just misses it. Good start. Both having shots and that early on in the game. A lot of set pieces from us, though, our highlights. I'm not really sure what happened, but it looks like we've got a penalty, a push. That was a weak penalty to give away. I'd be fuming if I was Shamrock. Shepherd, can he get the goal? Oh, you awful penalty. Not only down the middle, but not even any power on it either. Now that could be painful, depending on how the game finishes. But we've got O'Connor on the attack, sprinting in, pass it across, Buckley, free shot, and smashes it in. Weird little. Oh, who was it? He used to do that celebration. Robbie Keane, I think that was closer. Although they did like a little cartwheel thing, didn't he? Good little goal. I'm happy with that. So we're 1 up, and I think as it stands, it'll be a 4 point gap depending on who is in third place. Oh, I was thinking that was a great challenge then, good block, and then he just taps it in past the keeper. I want to see that again. I just don't understand how that happened. Surely, was that from the goal kick? I didn't notice that. It was as well. Would that be classed as an assist? It's a great block, but the keeper just like, nah. He should have done better, stick a leg out or something, but it's only 13 minutes in. See how we get on. Kavanagh. Watts takes a shot. Oh, and we're losing. I had a feeling that penalty would do us. It's not looking good, guys. Although, as it stands in the league, we're only behind by 2 points, so it could be worse. We're still in a decent position. But we've equalised anyway. Tilly from the corner. It's going to be one of those games. It's going to be like 5-all. Nice little goal. think there might be a goal again already. Just highlight after highlight. Just seems to be every game that I show on YouTube seems to have so many highlights. But there's games that I play off camera. There's just like 2 or 3 highlights the whole game. Like the Bohemians one, we may have lost, but there wasn't really much going on in the game. To leave the audacious cross, and what a goal! Oh, it's disallowed, offside. It's hard to tell from that angle. Let's have a look. Amazing ball by Tilly, but yeah, he's offside, easily offside. It's a shame. Just need to time his runs better. Another highlight, running 26 minutes in. As you can see though, I mean, I don't know if you guys are noticing, but I definitely am. Our quality of football is improving. Like, obviously that goal that we conceded wasn't great, but as you've just seen there from Manis, the goalkeeping quality is getting better in this league already, and like the way the players are crossing and stuff, it's just improving majorly. Still very poor. Oh, unlucky by Morrissey there. All power. Boyle. Another corner. Don't know, we may finish this game today, we'll see. Maybe make half time today if we're lucky. So we're playing better than them, winning possession, more shots on target. Back to top of the table as it stands. We're still losing, I think, 100, 200 grand a month though, which is not good. I mean, our wages are very low, and it's concerning that a small team like us with low wages are losing so much money so quickly. So we really need to find a way of making some money. Yeah, I agree with him. Let's just say we're going to prove a point. Yeah, about the media. Yeah, they're quite happy with that. Excuse me. Got a bad feeling Dylan Watts is going to get his hat trick for Shamrock today. Alright, Shepherd on the ball. Pass it to Buckley with a free shot. He had more time than he realised, I think. Not really improved our fans either, as you can see. I think we're normally about 3,800 anyway. So that's not really improved. But then it's only been one season. We haven't really done a lot. Just had that good European run. Other than that, we didn't even improve our team this year. It's not even because of wages, because we've got about 4 grand to spend. I'd rather not because of the money, as I said before. But I mean, we're after a couple of Irish players that could be going on a free. Might have to wait until their contract actually expires though, because some of them like got to pay like £300,000 compensation, and we cannot afford that. But the players are outstanding, a lot 4.5 stars. Their stats are really good. If we can somehow snap them up for next season. Oh, I thought Sheffield was going to go the way then. Alright, no one could seem to break the deadlock now. It's goals galore first half. Oh, just as I said that, Sheffield with a goal. So good because he has such long-term injuries, and he just keeps scoring still. He's not really been the player he was last year, as we played 16 games and he's got 8 goals in all competitions, but he has been injured for a fair bit, I suppose. Just broke away from the defenders there, and was just free to tap it in. So yeah, as it stands, we're 3 points top because Sligo are winning as well, I think. Yeah, they're winning. I can't see Shelbourne even getting a point. But at least it pushes Shamrock down as it stands, so that's decent. Maloney's having a howler. And Cummins has been having a bit of a quiet game actually, so we'll give Nash a go. Not bad. Griffin with a decent free kick as always. Give Morrissey a break, bring Bayern on. Good challenge, Griffin. O'Connor with a counter attack. Not a great pass. Doesn't find Tilly, and now they are trying to get the attack on themselves. With a lovely ball through to Keena, and he scores. Not ideal. Great ball though, awful defending. Can't complain with that though after that performance. Yeah, as you can see there, I always do that. If a goal's been scored or conceded for either team, if I've got a sub, I always cancel it because there might be someone who made that mistake who should have come off. It's not bad. I mean, we're at home. At least we didn't lose, and they are having a very good season. Excuse me. I do agree we should say we're not happy with that though, because we are becoming a really good team, especially this year. We have played very well in the last few games, but we're still a point top, so nothing to be upset about. This is the player I was on about for Shamrock Rovers. I think he just scored against us actually, or assisted the goal. I think I've shown you him before. We're trying to get him on a free, but they want 300 grand in compensation. Cracking player, but what I've done is I've put him as a top target, and I'm just going to see if I can upset him and make him want to join us. But yeah, we'll have a look at the schedule. I think we'll come back. We'll come back for the Munster final. It'll probably be an easy game, but it's a cup final. We could get our first trophy. So, see you in a sec, guys. Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to play the Munster Cup final against UCC, which is I think University Cork. So they're probably, I think they might be one of our feeder clubs. Let's have a look. Oh no, we literally have no affiliates. Oh, strange. I thought they might be linked to us somehow. But yeah, we actually won this cup at the beginning of last season, which I forgot about because it's a weird time. But yeah, so we're going for the consecutive trophy. We played a couple of games since we were last here. I'll quickly show you the results. So we played Galway United and absolutely killed it. Shepherd again on fire. You wouldn't think he had this injury. Like he's amazing. I think that is only the only game we played to be fair. Yeah, that is the only game we played. So we're gonna play UCC. We also have missed out on a couple of players because I said there was some players with the contracts ending, really good homegrown Irish players. But the problem is, a lot of even low league, like League One and League Two teams are going for them, and they've got money, like they've got 100 grand, 50 grand to throw at these players, like as in for the transfers before they go on a free transfer. So we can't fight. So we're gonna hopefully fight for some scraps at the end of our season because obviously it's now June, which is when all the contracts run out in England and other European countries, which is good because we're getting a lot of scouted. Like there's a few Chelsea youngsters that we're scouting at the moment, which we could bring in. That would be amazing for us. That wouldn't even make the National League in England. It's crazy. But that's good. We're gonna have a massive pick in soon because we've got a little bit of wage, got a couple of grand. Don't necessarily want to spend it. Which again reminds me, as you can see, we're only 16,000 in the minuses now, and that's because where the Europa League is finished, we got an overall allocation prize money, which was I think 450 grand, and then we got another 60 grand. Basically, you get a 10-year allocation for coefficient, so the better we do it every year, and up to 10 years, the more prize money you can get on top of that. So overall, we got about 500,000, but it's still not great because we're hemorrhaging money, but it's keeping us afloat. Owners hasn't had to put any money in, just means we can't put any money into the club, unfortunately. So we really, really need to get into the group stage of Europa League this year. And again, what I will probably do, rather than buy players, is put the training facilities up, or maybe in the youth, because that is going to be the best way, I think. Because our players are slowly growing for the league as it is anyway. But yeah, so I'll stop waffling on and we'll get this game underway. Everything looks all fine. Oh, that's it. Yeah, Tilly's contract, youth loan contract, sorry, is finally ending. Obviously, being the end of the season for England, but the club's accepted for the same wage, which is his full wage, £700, I think. Yep. And I think we're just waiting for him to accept. I'm hoping he does, because now he's grown, he might want to play with better quality players. So we'll see how we get on with that one. But yeah, let's get going. See if we can get our second piece of silverware in the save. It'll be the same one. I mean, I think this is going to be an easy game. If we don't win this, then I'll, yeah, be very annoyed. I'm kind of surprised a team leader Cummins has peed off that I said I expect us to come home with a trophy, considering who we're playing. If anything, he should be on my side, G and the rest of the team up. I think there's going to be a lot of highlights in this game as well. I think I'm going to guess a 4-1 win because we clearly can't keep a clean sheet. Oh, I nearly got one early on then. I don't even think there's any fans here. Yeah, they do share with us because they've got they're at our stadium unless it is just the venue for the cup because we got one of the biggest stadiums in the country. But I'm gonna try and set up an affiliate actually because if we can get them as an affiliate, we can send a few of our players there. I mean they won't necessarily grow that much because their facility is gonna be even worse than ours. but it gets competitive football of some level at least. Because at the moment, you just have an under 19s league. Oh, what an effort by Cummins there. He's picked up a light injury by the looks of it. There's not too much going on at the moment. O'Connor's on the ball at the moment. Gives it to Shepherd. What can he do? Gives it to Buckley. And I think it's blocked by their defender, and Cummins just smashes the rebound. 15th goal of the season. He's still putting him in. It's the thing, I don't know if I want to renew his contract because he is getting worse and our other players are getting better, but he's still good enough for the league and he's still obviously scoring. So do you go by stats or you go by performance? Because Liam Nash isn't always prolific. That was amazing by Tilly there. So yeah, I'm a bit concerned about sort of having Nash step up as the main striker. Or we could try that Quigley, but it's his first year, so I try not to play players like that unless they're world class players, like massive improvements in the first team straight away. Because if you rely on that too much and they're not performing, you don't want to drop them because they're new, and it's just best to keep him. I mean, he's not even on the bench at the moment. He's more if someone gets injured, he'll come in. Although if we let Cummins go, I think he's got another year though. If we let Cummins go, I mean next year he might even drop off and Quigley can go on the bench, or maybe even take Liam Nash's spot. Very comfortable game as I suspected. 2-0 up after 25 minutes. We're on the attack. Not a great corner. That should be 3. Even against the rubbish team we're playing though, I think if we win this, it really help mentality. Especially if we've got Europe coming up soon. These are going to be massive games. We've got a few exciting episodes coming up with, well, hopefully a few exciting episodes coming with Europe, because for all we know, we get knocked out in the first qualifying round. We'll get like a massive team or something, like Marseille or whatever. Speaking of which, I think Marseille actually won the Europa League in this year's save. Or was it the Champions League? I can't remember. I think it was Europa League though. But Jesus, and he scores an own goal. Right, Connor on attack. It's going to be greedy. No. Going to whip in across. Cleared. Cleared again. Only as far as Griffin. Who gives it to Morrissey. Griffin. Tilly. Take one of your long rangers. No, gives it to O'Connor. Blocked. I think I saved that. That was a well good save. 26 shots in the first half. 27. I think we can say that we're happy, like, nothing over the top, they're just doing as expected. See, prove a point, let's just say. That's a bit weird. Just prove your winners. You know, because of the game it is, and we should comfortably win, I don't normally do half-time subs, but I'm gonna take Cummins off because of his injury. And O'Connor because of his card. No point risking it. Don't need them. I'm already 2 up. Can't see them doing anything really. Not a bad effort. See, that's the thing as well. There's me sort of worrying about who to play up front next year. Shepherd can easily play up there. I think he's a natural up front as well. And he's proved to be very prolific down the wing, so I can't see why he wouldn't do the job up front as well. Kind of got too many options. But that's a good problem to have. McLaughlin on the ball. Gives it back to Ryan. Buckley onto Tilly. Cutting in. Awful ball. We're going to try again. Buckley. Long range. Oh. These are the sort of teams we can get some worldies against because the goalkeeping's awful. If that was on target, I don't know if he would have got that. Surprised it's only 2 though after 56 minutes. I mean, it's still no competition, it's just our highlight after highlight to be fair. So I'm sorry if this is a boring game, but it's a cup final, so I think we should always come back for those. Off the post. I think the keeper saves it off the post. He's actually having a good game, this goalkeeper. Although I find football's managers like stat reflection isn't always the same, so I bet he's not got a good stat. I feel like he dived, but I'll take that. Griffin, you gonna score for us? Off the wall. "35 shots, just over an hour into the game. Buckley's on the ball. Maloney just whip it in first time? Well, even better option. Cormac. I think his contract's running out either this year or next year. I don't know what one, but he doesn't want to renew because we're not giving him first team football. So depending what that is, I might give him a few games towards the end of the season just to keep him happy and then drop him again. I mean, he's a good all-round player, but he just doesn't fit into the first team at the moment. But that might be because we've got, obviously, the Buckley's sort of at his level, to be fair. Don't really have any outstanding midfielders. Like Morrissey's our best one, I'd say. But even he is just all-round good. I wouldn't say he's outstanding. 49 shots we've had. I've only managed to score 2. Could have just let that go. I think he's bored. But yeah, I can't see there being any more goals now. There's 3 minutes left stoppage time, but this game was never in doubt. And it looks like we may keep a clean sheet, so rather than a 4-1, I'll happily take a 2-0. I don't know what that was, that just set in the game. There we go, lads, our home stadium. Nice little silverware there, as you can see, jumping around with it. It's weird how that performs a perfect line, though. Yeah, as expected, probably a boring episode for you guys. Sorry about that, but yeah, we had to come back for some trophy. We win it again. A third consecutive year. We've only won 2 of them, though. Oh, I forgot about that game. Yeah, so that's this episode, guys. I will play a nice little chunk. I'll skip the I won't come back for Dundalk. I'll probably, depending where they are in the league, I'll probably come back for Shamrock again. I mean, this whole section, you've got 3 very good teams here. So we'll have a look. I'll do what I always do, play a few games, and I'll come back when I feel it's the right time. So, hope you like this episode, guys. If you like it, please press the like button. It really helps get my video up in the algorithm of YouTube, and subscribe if you like it and want to see more. Cheers. See you later.